It was the very first day of early voting in New York City, and Member Dan Quart was on Roosevelt Island to greet voters and to take part in Roosevelt Island Day. During the campaign for the DA's office, the Assembly member has said that he would reduce the footprint of the DA's office because he would shift resources away from low-level crimes to more serious economic and violent crimes. We asked him in an on-camera interview whether he would manage the DA's office similar to Larry Krasner, the DA in Philadelphia, who also reduced the number of staff in his first year in office.
Well, I've been saying that for a while, but I think DA Krasner took to heart the idea that personnel is policy, and it's not. Many elected officials have said that over here, but Krasner really executed on that by making major changes in personnel to the office, understanding that the only way to holistically change the office was to bring in some new people beyond retraining existing ADAs. Well, certainly, policy-wise, they've been well vetted about what I would do, and for my record in the legislature, I think voters should be very confident that I will actually do and implement the reforms I'm talking about, and then as well as personnel, because the real change has to come from a different culture within the office. We will change in certain, beyond the leadership team, appropriately bureau chiefs and some assistant bureau chiefs, and that goes to what you were talking about Mr. Krasner and replicating some of those changes, as well as changes on policy on decriminalization of certain lower level offenses, while we can still deal with the serious public safety issues that continue to exist and that I will address as Manhattan's DA.
Mark Bustinich reporting on Roosevelt Island on the very first day of early voting to tap into.